You and Harry grew up together in a tiny town playing childhood games together. What does it feel like to have him standing beside you today when you achieved that childhood dream?
Amen. Yeah.
For over a decade, since the last time Rory McIlroy won a major championship, people in the golf world have been wondering where to point the finger, who to blame for the fact that Rory was coming so close and coming up short. And a lot of the time, that criticism got thrown at his caddy, Harry Diamond, particularly the idea that Rory McIlroy had put his friend on his bag. And look, people are right. Harry and Rory are friends. It's one of the coolest things about their relationship. They met on the putting green at Hollywood Golf Club in Northern Ireland when Rory was 7 years old, and they've stayed close ever since. But it's not like Harry is some random buddy. He was a terrific young golfer in Northern Ireland. He knows ball. And whenever Rory's been asked about Harry and how they haven't won a major, he's got a pretty simple comeback. Everything but. They've won Players' Championships, they've won FedEx Cups, they've won races to Dubai, Ryder Cups, they've made it to world number one, everything but a major. So what did Harry have to say to all the haters when Rory finished off his Grand Slam on Sunday? Harry doesn't do interviews. I even waited by the caddy shack to see him come out, but he just disappeared into the darkness. But Rory made it clear 2 different times just how integral Harry was to this win. First, in explaining a key moment from the day, in between making bogey on 18 in regulation and heading to the tee for the playoff.
And he said to me, well, pal, we would have taken this on Monday morning. I'm like, yep, absolutely we would have. So, that was an easy reset.
You know the rest of the story from there. They went down, hit it in the fairway, made birdie, walked off with the win. And then in his post-round press conference, Rory was asked about Harry and his importance. And that was the one time that he really broke down.
He's a massive part of what I do, and I couldn't think of anyone better to share it with than him.
Rory talked about how much of a burden it's been these last 10 plus years, this whole major championship drought. Harry's been the guy with him helping carry that burden. So on Sunday, when Rory slipped on that jacket, when he lifted the trophy, when he finished off the craziest Masters Sunday that we've ever seen, it wasn't just him that won. It was Harry Diamond too.
Yeah, this one is, just as much his as it is mine.